Someone stole from us, or it just vanished. You know, living month by month, we you know, count on it as part of our, you know, budget to be able to provide food for them.
New at 6, a Fort Smith family says their EBT benefits were stolen on the 5th, leaving them with no way to buy groceries until next month. And as 5 News reporter Kayla Davis found out, this family may not be the only target.
Abraham and Ashley Chargoy are the proud parents of 6 kids.
All beautiful and all growing every day. We try our best to provide and, you know, give them everything that we can.
The Chargoys rely on EBT benefits to help keep food on the table. Their benefits rolled in on July 5th this month, but then things took a turn.
We checked, and then the next morning after we woke up, that's when we tried to place an order, and it wouldn't go through, and that's when we went back to the app and, you know, realized it was empty.
All $1,300 was completely wiped from their account.
We called to make a report. You know, the officer, he came and told us the day prior us calling that they had also received a call similar to very close transactions that popped up for us as well.
Eric Mitchell with the Fort Smith Police Department says police have gotten 9 reports like the Chargoys since the start of the year. And the Arkansas Department of Human Services says EBT benefits scams aren't just happening in Arkansas, but nationwide. Even so, DHS says they cannot reimburse the Chargoys.
According to the USDA website, a federal program to replace stolen benefits that started back in 2022 ended in December of last year. Now, if families using EBT funds are victims of theft, they may have to rely on local resources like the food pantry.
We try to educate our clients to change their PINs frequently, their PIN numbers that they use to access their EBT benefits, not to share those numbers with anyone.
The Chargoys say they will do what they can for as long as they can.
We have family and friends that can lend us a hand. Meanwhile, we either try and figure this out or have to wait till next month.
In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Kayla Davis, 5 News.
1 suspect, 3 murders, and now a trial date is set. 5 News reporter Parker Abels went to Sallisaw today for the latest on a case that had law enforcement on high alert for days.
You may remember this case. It was June of 2024 when prosecutors say Stacey Lee Drake murdered 2 here in Sequoyah County. He was found a couple of days later hiding out in a wooded area in Morrilton, Arkansas. Another charge was added for murder in Canadian County in August. Well, today Drake was cuffed and escorted into the Sequoyah County courtroom to answer 3 counts of first-degree murder. The video you see on your screen is new video of Drake in court today. He pleaded guilty to all 3 counts. Prosecutors are going for the death penalty. They will try to convince jurors that Drake is responsible for the killing of Philip Emerson, Tara Underwood, and Taylor Sharp. Even though the killings happened in 2 different Oklahoma counties, prosecutors were able to combine the cases because they say it shows a pattern of criminal offenses. There are a total of 8 charges against Drake, 3 for first-degree murder, 3 for robbery with a dangerous weapon, 1 count of possession of a stolen vehicle, and 1 count of pattern for criminal offense. And at the hearing today, they set the trial for September 8th. In Sequoyah County, covering news where you live, Parker Abels, 5 News.
All right, Parker, thanks. A Fayetteville man, meanwhile, now facing capital murder charges after the death of a 4-month-old infant. Prosecutors upgraded charges against Jacob Kraus today. He was originally arrested and charged with first-degree battery after an infant was hospitalized with critical injuries about 2 weeks ago. The charges were upgraded after the infant's condition deteriorated and died. Kraus remains behind bars tonight on $15 million bond. We also learned today a Farmington man was sentenced for a deadly crash in Fayetteville. Alexander Rios Rodriguez will serve 20 years for negligent homicide. That crash happened in January. Rios Rodriguez was intoxicated when he crashed into another vehicle on the Fulbright Expressway while driving the wrong direction. A minor in the other vehicle died in the crash. Several other people were also injured. A blood test later determined he had a blood alcohol level of .13.
Well, public school superintendents from around Arkansas joined a Zoom this morning, ready to learn what impacts federal budget cuts could have on area classrooms. Educators across the country are bracing for funding cuts as part of the new federal spending bill. There are concerns about Title I program spending. Title I provides support for lower-income families. As of now, superintendents say they need more information before giving detailed comments. But Eureka Springs Superintendent Brian Pruitt reminds parents that the state did make some changes that will help them out.
But you know, this year we're going to start feeding breakfast free, and they're using the medical marijuana taxation from medical marijuana to pay for that in Arkansas for students.
Superintendent Pruitt says he expects more information about federal funds to come in the next few weeks. Well, applications are now open for Arkansas's Low-Income Energy Assistance Program, or LIHEAP. Last year, it helped more than 2,000 households keep their homes cool throughout the summer months. To apply, you'll need a valid photo ID, electric and gas bills, proof of income, and a Social Security card for every member of your household. The program goes until August 29th. You can find all the details on how to apply on our website, 5newsonline.com.
The leader of the Arkansas Democratic Party stepping away after 4 years on the job. Grant Tennille announced today he's planning to resign next week. In fact, next Tuesday will be his last day serving as party chair. Says he plans to step aside to spend more time with family. No details about a replacement have been released. A big day for Special Olympics Arkansas today.
Yeah, the organization officially cut the ribbon on its brand new headquarters in North Little Rock. Athletes, coaches, supporters, and community leaders gathered with Governor Sanders there today to celebrate the project that's been nearly a year in the making.
This new headquarters sends a message. Every Arkansan deserves a spot on the team. Every Arkansan deserves access to sports. And every Arkansan is important to this state and to my administration.
The facility will serve nearly 30,000 athletes across the state, offering a home base for training and Special Olympics events.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, it's one of the biggest shopping days of the year, Amazon Prime Day. The online retailer offers many of its biggest summer sales on the annual shopping event. This year, the sales also set to last longer than ever, 4 days, doubling the 2-day sale Amazon did just last year.